Old School Pokemon here. Today's video, I'm going to be showing you everything that I either purchased or traded for at the Collectors Con event down in Tampa, Florida this past weekend. I will be doing a whole separate kind of recap video similar to the one that I did for Collecticon back in June or July. But I'm going to be getting all those numbers ready this weekend, and then I'll record that video at some point next week, basically giving you a breakdown of how much it cost me to go down to the event, how much I sold at the event, how much I purchased at the event, and how much I either made or lost going to this event. But I did want to do a whole separate video kind of showing you everything that I purchased or traded for at the event, because there was a fair bit of stuff. So we'll get started with that. Starting off with this stuff right here in the background. I purchased 2 sheets of stamps off of Don Diego Trading. Her and Pokemon Radar actually had a table right behind me and Gem Min Pokemon. So purchased these off of her. I paid $40 or $50 for the 2 sheets, and I just thought these were really cool. So these will be I'll be adding these into my personal collection. We've got the Japanese Surfing Pikachu and Flying Pikachu stamp sheet right here. And then we also have this one with a whole bunch of different Pokemon on it, including the big 3, Charizard, Blastoise, and Venusaur, with the whole evolution line right there, plus a whole bunch of other Pokemon as well. I just thought these were really cool, so I'm gonna be adding these into my personal collection right there. So there's those 2 right there. Next up, we have a starter gift box. Someone came up to the booth asking if I was interested in purchasing this. He was originally asking $500 for it, which is right around what they're going for on eBay, so I told him I really couldn't pay that much for it. I initially offered him $350 for this gift box right here. He said he'd think about it, and usually when that happens, people sometimes people come back. Most of the time they just never come back. But he ended up coming back, and we ended up making a deal for $375 on the starter gift box. So I thought that was a pretty good pickup. I'll be getting this listed on eBay within the next week or so. I've always thought these starter gift boxes were such a good value with what you get inside. For those of you who don't know, within this gift box right here, you have 2 theme decks. You have a 2-player starter deck, which includes the Holo Machamp card. Then you have a mini jungle theme deck, which is either the Power Reserve theme deck or the Water Blast theme deck, containing either the Kangaskhan Holo or the Vaporeon Holo. Plus, you have an unweighed, unlimited jungle set booster pack as well. So you have 2 guaranteed holos within here, plus the potential for 1 more holo as well. Then you got some other odds and ends. You got a playmat, a collectible coin, and then just some other random stuff in here as well. But I've always thought these were good value. I like these a lot. I remember purchasing a whole bunch of these way back in the day for like $5-10 a piece. But yeah, pricing on these has definitely gone up since then. But like I said, I'll be listing that on eBay within the next week or so. If you guys are interested in anything within this video, feel free to shoot me a message, because outside of the stamp sheets, everything else will be available for sale if you're interested in anything. Next up, I purchased all these off of the Zard Hunter, and then we actually did a fairly large trade as well, which I'll show you right after this. But he is a subscriber of my YouTube channel, so we were able to meet in person for the first time, and he's actually got a YouTube channel of his own, which I'll leave a link to that in the description below if you're interested in checking out his channel. But he sold me a whole bunch of ultra rares, EXs, GXs, V cards. I'll go through this one stack right here so you can get an idea of the variety. But so this is just 25 of the cards that he sold me. All the cards are going to be pack fresh condition, near mint to mint condition right here. And he actually brought these cards specifically for me, which was really nice. Super happy we were able to make a deal on them. So we got 25 right there, and then we have each of these packs contain 25 cards as well. So we've got 25, 50, 75, 100 cards right there, and then we have another 25, 50, 75, 100 cards right there. And then we have one more stack right here. So 200 cards plus 25 is 225, plus another 25 is 250 cards total. I purchased all these cards for $250, basically $1 a card, or exactly $1 a card, which I thought was a good deal. He was able to get rid of some of his inventory, and I'll be able to make a bit of money myself in the long run. I am planning on getting all these listed individually on eBay. It's going to take a fair bit of time to actually do that, but I usually list these cards for $249 a piece, and they sell fairly well. So I'll be able to make some money in the long run. He was able to get some quick cash, and really do appreciate if you're watching this video, the Zard Hunter. Really do appreciate you working with me on these cards. Really nice of you to sell these for $1 a piece, because you can get more than that for them just selling them as bulk. So really do appreciate that. Thank you very much. And if any of you guys, like I said, are interested in checking out his channel, I'll leave a link to it in the description below. But yeah, so that was one purchase that I did made with him, and then the trade that I did with him was a fairly large trade. So I traded him a unlimited base set Charizard PSA Mint 9, which we valued that at $1,200. I think I had it priced for $1,400, and I was willing to go about $1,200. So we valued the Charizard at about like I said, $1,200, and he basically just gave me like $1,300 in inventory for a trade value, a whole bunch of modern cards, and then some other cards as well. So we'll start going through this stuff. Starting off, just a whole bunch of randomness, a lot of Pikachus, nothing too crazy there. Then we've got some ultra rares right here, some more ultra rares. We got some shinings right there. Like I said, a whole bunch of random stuff in here, which should do well with in the long run. We've got some amazing rares right there, which I'll just set back with all the amazing rares that I have. We've got some full arts right here. All these are going to be near mint condition as well. So basically pack fresh on everything that you're seeing here. And so what I'm planning on doing with these is, some of the stuff will be listed on eBay. I think a majority of these, where they're a little bit higher end versus these cards right here. I think with the majority of these, I'll probably use these as Whatnot inventory. So selling them on Whatnot. Think those will do fairly well. So there's one stack of them right there, and then we also have this stack of cards right here. This is all part of that same trade. So we've got some first edition base set commons right here. These are all like excellent to near mint condition. Condition on them is fairly good. So we got two common first edition base set cards, one uncommon. We've got some gold cards. We've got a full art Marnie right there, two reverse holo evolution Charizards right there, Mega Charizard EX, Charizard GX promo, and then holo Charizard from Evolutions right there. So there's those cards, and then also part of that trade, we're not done yet, just a whole bunch of modern Charizards. So we've got some non-holos right here, we've got a couple holos right there, Charizard EXs, Charizard GXs, more Charizard GXs from Hidden Fates, Charizard GX promos right here. So just a whole bunch of modern Charizard cards, which these I think will do fairly well on Whatnot. Everyone likes Charizard, so I think those will do fairly well on Whatnot. And again, everything is near mint, basically pack fresh condition. So thought that was a good trade right there. It was all of this stuff, plus there was also some PSA graded cards. It was a PSA 8 Toys R Us Charmander. It was I think there was that one. I think there was a CGC. There was another CGC card that was valued at about 50, and then there was also a Shining Fates ETB as well. So I already sold the graded cards. I didn't sell any of these. I didn't put any of these out at the show. But I did put the graded cards. So I already sold those. Plus I already sold the Shining Fates ETB, which was really nice. Didn't have to carry that home with me. But yeah, so all of that for the unlimited base set Charizard PSA Mint 9. I thought that was a fair deal for the both of us. He was able to get a card that he wanted for his own collection, and I was able to get some more stuff that I'd be able to sell on eBay and whatnot. I'll make a bit more than the $1,200 that I would have gotten for the Charizard selling all this stuff, but it's also going to take me a lot longer to sell all these cards. But I thought that was a pretty good deal. I was happy with that trade right there. So yeah, that all came from the Zard Hunter. Next up, we have some. Actually, we got one more stack of ungraded cards right here. So this stack right here is basically all WotC holos. for the most part, they're in fairly good condition, near mint condition. There are some that are in lesser condition, some that are damaged as well. But I purchased these off of Pokemon Radar. Again, him and Don Diego Trading were right behind me and Gem in Pokemon. So we got to spend some good time together. And he actually sold me all of these cards. I paid him $800 for all of these cards. I did sell a few at the show. But for the most part, I still have everything. I think I sold one of the Blastoises and one of the Venusaurs already, and then there was some other like lower end WotC Hollows that I sold. Got some Japanese stuff as well. But in total, like I said, paid $800 for all of these cards. I think they'll do fairly well. I am planning on, so for the bigger cards within this collection and the near mint stuff, I'll probably get those listed on eBay, and then any of the like lower end WotC Hollows and anything that's in lesser condition, again, I'm going to use those as Whatnot inventory and try and get back on Whatnot, because it's been a while since I've done a live stream, so I want to get back on there and start being more consistent with my live streams. So yeah. So anyway, next up we have some CGC graded cards. We've got the whole starter trio, CGC Near Mint to Mint Plus 8.5 with the subgrades. These are all the 1999-2000 copyright, as you can see right there. So we've got Bulbasaur, we've got Charmander, and we've got Squirtle, all three of those. I think I paid $100 for the three of these. It was around there. It might have been 120, something like that. I actually forget. I got it written down though somewhere. So when I do my recap video, I'll be able to tell you. But yeah, it was something like that. Thought that was a pretty good pickup right there. I'll probably list the trio all together and sell it that way on eBay. But yeah, starters always do well. Those are always really popular. Next up, we've got some PSA graded cards right here. Two Unbroken Bonds, full art or secret rare cards. Yeah, full art cards right here. So yeah, two of those. I think I paid $100 for these two cards right here, and I basically just offered the person 70% of recent eBay sold listings, and he accepted that. So it was either $100 or $120 for the two of these. I believe it was $100. So I picked up those two right there, both PSA Mint 9s, and then I also picked up this stack of cards right here, all PSA graded. So this was a cool purchase right here. We've got two PSA Excellent to Mint 6 first edition base set hollows, a Poliwrath and a Raichu. So those two right there. And then we also have a whole bunch of the Gen 2 starters right here. So we've got two PSA Mint 9 first edition Neo Genesis right there. We've got Pikachu Mint 9 right there. And then we also have some 8s in here as well. So we've got two Cyndaquils, Near Mint, Mint 8, Pikachu, and two Pikachus actually. Two Pikachus, both Near Mint, Mint 8 right there. There was also two more cards. I believe it was the two more Cyndaquils, PSA Mint 9s that I sold for $50 a piece while I was at the show. So in total for all of these cards, I paid $700 for everything. Obviously, first edition base set stuff, that always does really good. And where it's their lower grades, it's a cheaper option for people to collect, so I don't think I'll have any trouble selling those two right there. I did think the pricing was higher on these than it actually was when I was looking them up. I thought these were close to like $500 a piece, but as it turns out, recent sales on eBay are around $300 a piece. So I basically offered 70% of whatever we figured the recent sales were. But yeah, I was kind of surprised by that one. But yeah, so those two, and then with the starters, these just always sell good. So I wanted to pick these up as well. I basically valued the 9s around $50 a piece, and then the 8s around $30 a piece, and paid 70% of whatever that total was. So in total, I paid like $700 for this whole collection. There were two more cards, like I said, in here, but I already sold those. So that was another really good pickup. Happy about that one. And then I also picked up an Unlimited Team Rocket booster pack. I believe this one actually also came from the Zard Hunter in one of our trades. I don't think it was part of this big trade. It might have been, maybe I'm just mixing it up now. But I think I valued this one around $100. It was definitely a trade, but I forget I think it might have come from the Zard Hunter. I forget now, but, unlimited Team Rocket booster pack, probably going to be a light. I haven't weighed it myself, but, probably most likely a light pack. But even those are going for about $150 on eBay, so be able to make a bit of money off of that pack right there. And then, getting towards the end here, we also have a Brushfire theme deck. This was factory sealed. If you guys watched the story Gem Mint Pokemon uploaded on Instagram, probably know what this guy is right here. I was staring at this theme deck all weekend long. He had it like right at the back of the table, and my chair was like basically like right behind this theme deck. So I was looking at it all weekend long, thinking about how it had the possibility of being shadowless, and I could possibly pull that no damage Ninetales out of the theme deck. So basically, it had all the signs for being a shadowless theme deck. Charmeleon's up front. It doesn't say the 10 damage counters, it just says damage counters. The deck is up at top if you press down, so the deck is where you want it to be, up at the top. And then also when it had the wrapping on it, it didn't have the gold strip wrapping, but it did have the pull tab wrapping. So that's another shadowless sign. So it had literally all the signs for being shadowless. I was fairly confident that this was going to be shadowless, but again, you really don't have that 100% certainty with the theme decks outside of the gold strip theme decks or that kind of like that heat seal wrapping. So there's never a guarantee with any of the signs with theme decks. It increases your odds that it is going to be shadowless, but it's never a guarantee. So I ended up purchasing this off of him. He was actually going to open this himself towards the end of the second day of the show. I actually purchased it off of him for $400, hoping that it would contain shadowless. We opened it up and it did not. It was just the unlimited base set. So do have that. Probably just gonna pop that on eBay as a sealed deck with all the contents and try and recoup a bit of my money there. But that was exciting. Was really hoping for a shadowless deck, and then if it was the no damage deck, that would have been absolutely incredible. But no such luck there. Oh well. So yeah. $400 for that. Was a fun experience opening that. He did an Instagram story of that opening, so you might have seen that if you follow him on Instagram. And then the final purchase for Collector's Con was something that I hardly ever do. Probably not the best way to spend your money, but so they did a trade cruise at Collector's Con Saturday night within they had a buffet, an open bar, so really good food, really good drinks there. And then after the trade cruise ended, which was around 9:30 or so, me and a couple of my buddies from the ship that I used to work on, as well as Gem Mint Pokemon and his brother, we all went out to a couple of the bars in Tampa and had an awesome night. But after all the bars shut down, we went back to the hotel, and I actually opened up some Neo Rev packs with Bees Pokeshop or Buys Pokeshop, something like that. I'll leave a link to his Instagram account in the description below. But he actually did an Instagram video recording of me opening these packs if you guys want to check that out. But I purchased 2 packs off of him originally, pulled 2 non-holos, and so I had to try my luck with some more packs. So I ended up purchasing 3 more packs off of him, all unweighed Neo Revelation booster packs from a booster box break that he did. He gave me a good deal on these packs because I bought a decent bit off of him. I forget what he was asking for them, but he gave me these for $400 a piece. So in total, $2,000 for all 5 packs right there. Probably not the best decision on my part to open 5 packs, but it was a fun time. It was a good experience. I hardly ever open WotC packs anymore just because of how much it's never a winning proposition. It's hardly ever a winning proposition. But so the cards that I pulled from those packs, all the commons and uncommons are right here. I am planning on submitting these cards into PSA at some point, if and when they ever reopen their bulk tier. So hopefully be able to recoup at least a portion of what I spent on those packs. But yeah, so these are all the commons and uncommons that I pulled. All pack fresh, unlimited Neo Rev commons and uncommons. And then as far as the hits that I pulled, we pulled a Kingdra non-holo right here, Suicune non-holo right there, and then a Lugia non-holo right there. So overall, two of the non-holos were good pulls. The Kingdra, not so much, But decent non-holos right there. And then I did pull 2 holos out of those 5 packs. The first holo was a holo Jumpluff right here. Awesome artwork. Absolutely love the artwork on this card. This one I think has a shot at a 10, so I'm hoping for a 10 on the Jumpluff. That would be really nice. There's no print lines. There's no whiteness along the edges as far as I can tell. So hoping for a 10 on that one. And then the second holo pull was this guy, Unlimited Neo Rev Suicune. I was really hoping, when I was opening the packs, I was really hoping for a Shining Gyarados, my absolute favorite card from Neo Rev. So when I opened this pack and saw the blue border as the last card, got really excited for a second, thinking it was the Shining Gyarados, and turned out to be the Suicune, which was an awesome pull as well. But it's not the Shining Gyarados, which I was hoping for. But yeah, still a good pull. Unfortunately, with this card, it does have 2 print lines running across it. I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but it does have 2 print lines running across the bottom of it. So that one definitely won't get to 10. Hoping for a 9 on that one. But yeah, so it was a great ending to a great night. Overall, awesome weekend. Had an absolute blast. But there is everything that I purchased and traded for at the Collectors Con event. Like I said, I'll do a whole recap video going over how much it cost me, how much I sold, how much I bought, so on and so forth. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.